Avarie Howard here in Lincoln following a Thursday media availability where we heard from Coach Rhule, John Butler, and a few players. I'll start with Coach Rhule and his decision to move John Butler into the defensive coordinator position.
Very methodical. I talked to John about his vision. I interviewed probably 5 people, 6 people. There were a lot of parameters to me that mattered, the least of which was the optics. I was like, I didn't care about making a splash or anything like that. I wanted to make the right decision. To be able to stop the offenses that we're going to need to stop, that can drop back and spin the ball. We're going to need some advanced, I think, defense on third down, 2-minute red zone. And as I went through that, John had the top secondary in the NFL for 5 years. There was a lot of outpouring from our current players, guys I really respect, and I'm not going to make that decision because of that, but I think they felt like, some of the current guys in the secondary felt like after 3 or 4 years in college, John had brought a professionalism and a next level mentality to them.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I was told that there was actually not just DBs, there was D linemen, there was a couple offensive guys. So that's pretty cool to hear that you've at least impacted people in your experience.
Although most of the discussion was about the defense, Coach Rhule did touch on the offense, some improvements he's seen in this last month, things he's excited for, knowing this offense needs to make a big jump come next season, and also a few position changes.
Dylan played winning football for us this year, really assimilating into what Dana's vision is. Having an off season, my vision is obviously this month is highly important, but the receivers in January through August, getting on the same page, and Dylan leading that and running. I think when Dylan came in last year, it was like earning his ability to speak. He was in a quarterback competition. I think now, obviously Dylan's the quarterback, and those guys, he can take that and run with it to a whole other level. Carter Nelson's going to grow into one of the best tight ends. We think Heinrich is going to be a great tight end prospect, and we have some young guys that we like.
And as the Huskers take on New York City for the Pinstripe Bowl, this is a homecoming for Cam Lenhart and Rahmir Johnson. For Rahmir Johnson, he will be ending his 6-year career as a Husker about 10 minutes away from where he grew up.
Everybody excited. I mean, a lot of people haven't been to New York City, so I could say more excited about that. So they're all like, Rahmir, what's the spots? Where we going to go? What we going to do? And I told them, when we get out there, I'll take care of y'all. Don't worry about that.
As for Cam Lenhart, he can't wait to see family in the city that he grew up, show some of the guys his favorite food spots, but he knows there's a job to be done on the field, and especially with the senior class.
Yeah, no, it's a privilege to be out there with them, especially their first bowl game. So send them off with a win, that'd be something that we want to achieve as a team and stuff like that. And I know I'm taking pride in that.
And if you're wondering about the excitement level of this team to take on New York City, Sierra Wright said they couldn't be more excited to be there during Christmas week. He had a whole list of things he's looking forward to.
Me personally, I'm extremely excited. I got to go to Central Park. I don't really know what else they got. I got to go get a chopped cheese. I'm not sure what else they got. I got to check it out. See what's. Oh, and I got to see a play. If I can see a play, I want to do that. I know they got that. I saw Hamilton last time I was in New York. They got the Michael Jackson play. I want to see that play.
And when Coach Rhule was asked how he keeps his sanity during this new era of college football, he had a little bit of advice.
Be careful what you read. Be careful. I have people walk up to, I heard this, I heard that. There's a reason why, if you look on my phone, there is no Instagram or Twitter. And I know that's a large part of what you guys do, but the external message maybe sometimes is not what we're saying here.
The team will officially turn its attention to Boston College next week, as Coach Rhule said. The last 2 weeks have been developmental. Seniors have had some time to do some individual work. Next week, it's all game week.